Hello, 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 beloved souls. It is the 11:11 portal. So I wanted to do a general read for everyone for the 11:11 portal to see what's coming in. I've been feeling feisty, fiery, energized. Things are moving fast. A lot of love energy coming out. A lot of healing coming out as well, like deep, dark healing stuff coming up. So I'm interested to see what's going on with the collective with 11:11 portal while we're in Scorpio season. Um, and I'm in the middle of a lot too. So there we have it. So, all right, my team of light, let's see what we got going on for the collective. Well, it's 11:11 portal. I love you guys. I love tapping in with you. Oh, wow, right off the back. Okay, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground, right? Big picture thinking. We just had a lot of that energy come up with the divine masculine reading. But big picture thinking, like, it's not that serious, right? Like, we're a speck in the great vastness of this universe, right? Like, shift your perspective on some things. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, right? Aquarius is about community and um like working together and the greater good and uplifting humanity as a whole as opposed to the individual stuff, right? So it's time to like step out, step into that energy of like a really higher perspective and see things for the truth of what they are. And most of the time, if we're all caught up in our feelings about some stuff, we need to remember like, is this going to matter in like 5 days, 5 months, 5 years from now? Probably not. Then water the ducks back and let's keep it moving, right? See what else we got for you. Star Brothers at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else we got coming up. Trust the timing. Big. Trust came out with the Divine Feminine reading. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. All right? Some of you have been really impatient, right? And your impatience is causing the delay in the thing that you're manifesting and the thing that you're desiring. And we need to know that our time is not God's time, but God's time is divine time and it's always on time. And so we get caught up in the like humdrum of every day, right? In the mundane details of stuff, trying to like control things, trying to force things, trying to make things fit in a certain pigeonhole when that's not the truth of what it is, right? The truth is that we need to have trust and faith and understand that like wherever we're at is where we're meant to be. And if something is taking a little too long or not happening, we can't see it, like we need to trust in that, right? I love the fact that that came up because I'm moving right now and I'm in between homes because I was supposed to move last week, but then I got delayed and I didn't understand why I was delayed. I was like, that's odd and interesting, but I understand and know that like everything happens in divine timing. So if I didn't leave, then I wasn't meant to leave at that time. And then thereafter, my kids, I wanted to see their dad, right? So I had the time now to take them back home to go see their dad. And then a project came up with one of my best friends and another friend that we have, and he needed some help, right? And so now I have the time and the space and the ability to be here to step into that position and to activate for him in that way, which I wouldn't have had time before if my kids were here or if I would have left, right? And so I'm like, I don't know why I'm delayed, but partially it's because of these other things that are manifesting, and I needed to be where I was at in order for those things to happen, right? And so you got to just like trust in that. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Breath of the cosmos, feel that. Micromanaging the universe. Again, it's a matter of having this trust, right? Like, stop trying to hold on, stop trying to force things. I tell people all the time, I'm like, you can't outthink God, right? Like, we don't even perceive our own best interests. We know kind of what's good for us, but we're not seeing 1,000 lifetimes ahead or 1,000 lifetimes before, so we don't even know truly like the fullness of what our purpose is here right now, let alone all the different spiritual soul lessons that we need to go through right now, plus what everyone else is working on individually in their levels where they're at, right? It's like you can grow up with the person and you guys can be on two different pages, right? And because like they're working on their own soul lessons, you're working on your own soul lessons. And so sometimes people grow apart and go back together, and it's really different. And sometimes those things that end, like, needed to end because you guys are done with where you were at in those areas of your life, right? So it's about, like, really trusting that and putting, like, getting your will, like, in alignment with God. Like, my will and thy will be done, because I give my will to God to be done, because I know that I don't have such an expansive view, and I know that I can't see all the moving parts, right? So I know the desires of my heart, and I'm trusting God to give me the guidance in the situations, because He's able to tap into the guidance of everyone else's hearts and desires at the same time, right? But here it's also like remembering that you are a co-creator of the universe, and to use that power, right? Not just the power of, like, your breath, which is super important in connectivity, right? Because our breath is our lifeline. It's how we know that we're here and we're present. We're tapping into the cosmos. We're tapping into the energy of the earth. But also using your voice, right? Like speaking and using the power of your words and your prayer to really manifest and to dictate, like, how you want your life to be, right? You're the author of your life. You're a co-creator in this universe with the Most High God. Like, really let God know what you want, right? My will to thy will be done. Like, let Him know what's in the desires of your heart. Give it to God, and then trust how God gives it back to you, and trust in the timing and how it comes back, right? And shift your perspective on things and know that, like, it's not always going to play out how you want it to play out, right? I love the story of the three kings in the Bible with the prophet Elisha, right? Because they're in the desert, there's a drought, they're freaking out. They go to Elisha and they're like, "Can you talk to your God and see what's going on?" So Elisha goes into prayer and meditation, and he comes out and he's like, "Listen, you're not going to see a cloud. You're not going to feel no wind. None of that's going to happen. But dig your ditches and you will be provided with water." So I love the story for many reasons. One, it's a tale for all of us to dig our ditches when we're trying to manifest something, right? If you want to manifest, like, a new home, like, you're digging your ditches, like, you're believing for this new home, you're believing that if you ask and you believe you're going to receive, cool. So then you ask for the new home. What would you do if you really knew you were getting a new home, right? You start packing, you start looking for a realtor, you put your house up for sale, you would, like, maybe get an appraisal, like, all the things that you do. Like, so that's how you're digging your ditches. Like, you ask for the water, right? You ask God for the rain. Now you're digging your ditches. Now you're getting it done, right? Now you're really getting it done. So after they asked for the water and the rain, and they had to dig the ditches, and it was like, not only did they have enough water for the ditches, but the ditches overflowed, right? And it didn't come in rain, right? They wanted water. They assumed it was going to be rain, right? So they were looking in the clouds, even though He said no cloud, no wind. And instead it was a flash flood, right? And so I love that, because so often we have a vision, right? Like, we're desiring water and we're assuming we're going to get it in the rain, but it's coming to us in a flash flood, right? It's coming to us in a water delivery. We don't know how we're going to get these manifestations. And so that's where you're stepping into this stuff, like, all right, my will to thy will be done. I said my prayer. I gave it to the Most High. Now I'm going to trust that this thing is going to happen, and I'm going to start moving forward into the truth of that, right? I'm going to start acting as if I've already received it, right? Like, if you won the lotto, right? And you saw the tickets in your hand, like, you'd be spending the money in your mind before you even went to cash the ticket. It's like that same type of thing, right? And understanding, like, it may not come as the rain, right? It may come as a flash flood. Understanding, just being open to that, being open to that magic right now. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna get one more card from this deck, and then we're gonna move on. Child of the Cosmos. See? The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You're here, right? A child of the Most High God. A child of the Most High God. Like, my will to thy will be done. Yes, because your will is the Father's will. So you're giving it up, speaking it to existence. You're using the energy of the cosmos to work. Like, you're stardust. You're liquid love. You have all of that juicy, delicious creativity energy within you, right? The whole universe within you. And when you learn to move with that energy, when you learn to start trusting in the path that you're on and seeing things from a different perspective, the magic is open to you. Like, look how open her heart is right now, right? That 1111 portal is really activating everyone's heart energy. It's been a big, big thing. Big thing. A lot of heart energy and a lot of throat chakra clearing, right? And we're seeing it here too with the breath of the cosmos, right? Coming up from her throat chakra, right out of her mouth, right? You have this energy where you're really just stepping into the light, stepping in, like manifesting, being luminous, being sovereign, being majestic, and having your heart open. Having your heart open, it allows you to expand your vision and see things from a higher perspective. And from there, you make much greater and like more delightful decisions. From there, your life transforms. Like there's a portal open right now for all of us to walk through and to really open up our hearts and to receive all of the blessings of the universe, receive all the gifts, all the talents, all the skills. Like have every part of your life covered in so much grace that you're just dripping it everywhere you go, like everywhere you are, everywhere you be, it's just a better place because you've been in it, because grace and love is surrounding you. Grace and love is moving through you. Grace and love is inspiring you, right? To really create, to really speak, to really be all that you are at this moment. It's a powerful time. Look, bottom of the deck called Soul Gifts and Training, right? It's time to step up. Look at that door, right? It's a portal. Like, are you going to step through the portal to be who you are? Because you're being called forward to do so now. Whew. Chills, baby. That's a chills, baby. All right, we're going to do some Work Your Life, Sacred Destiny, and Gateway Oracle. Hey. Wow. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling in you? I believe the Divine Feminine's got this card, right? It's, whew, I can't. One, let's look at the energy, right? So she's covering, it's like she's holding onto her stomach, right? Our solar plexus, our fight or flight, our gut instinct, our power, our majesty, our sovereignty, right? All right there. And look at how light she's dressed in comparison to the dark, right? So you're being guided to pour love into the light and dark aspects of yourself. You're being guided to release the fears of holding on so tightly, right? And to start opening yourselves up. Like here, she's completely covered, right? Completely sheltered and holding in. But the energies beside her aren't, right? They're embracing their, you can't even see my hand. There's stuff everywhere. They're like embracing the sovereignty in them. They're embracing the feelings that they're getting. They're holding their solar plexus and like activating it. They also have activations going on with their third eye, right? So the solar plexus is being activated, the third eye is being activated. Our power center, how we see beyond sight, right? Like you're being called forward. Are you trusting those instincts? Are you trusting what you're feeling here? Or are you scared? Is it making you feel scared to look at the darkness? Because that is where your strength lies, right? That is where our gifts lie, within the darkness, within the things that maybe we don't always feel so good about, right? They hold keys, they hold answers, they hold truths, they hold passions, they hold breakthroughs for us, right? So what is that feeling? What is that niggling feeling that you're getting inside of you that has you all locked up, right? It's time to take a look at it. It's time to shine a light on it, right? It's beautiful light energy in the back, right? It's time to shine a light on it. Let the clouds dissipate so you could step forward and truly be the light of who you are. Incredible. And that came out with the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. Again, another call, like call for a soul tribe, a call for a soul family. Like you're not in this alone. You have angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, power animals, your galactic star family, other beings in the other realm, as well as here on Earth that are here to support you, right? And so, like, let your team of light know, like, bring me people in my life that are going to support my vision, support my dreams, support my goals, support my soul's growth, like, support this new version of myself that I'm stepping into, like, support me as I embark upon these dreams because I'm scared, right? Like, I'm scared, I'm nervous, and I feel like I'm going crazy, but like show me that I'm not. Like give me some signs, like show me some support, right? And it's all coming together. I know I've been meeting more and more with people, like-minded people recently, and it's been super powerful. Super powerful to just tap into those energies, super powerful to connect with those people, super powerful to like be in such high vibrational lifestyle, high vibrational connections all the time, you know, with other people that are just pouring into you, pouring into you, pouring into you. It's a beautiful thing. All right, anything else from this deck for the collective for this portal? Yes. You're already doing it. Look at that. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Keep facing your true love. Just keep going, right? You just keep going. Like, I know it feels kind of alone sometimes, and I know you can be kind of scared, right? Scared, you don't know if you're coming or you're going. I know you feel kind of alone, but like keep doing it, right? Your people are going to start to show up. Like the answers are going to start to show up. Everything that you're desiring is going to start to happen for you right now. You know, you just got to trust it and really walk in it. You're already doing it. You've been doing this for lifetimes. You have all the skills, all the talents, everything that you need inside of you. You just need to have faith in yourself and to keep moving forward. This portal is going to open up for you guys in a new way, ways to really move forward, ways to really express yourself, like ways to show up in the world a little bit differently, ways to show up in your world a little bit differently, right? And see what that means for you. Woo, 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 woo. First card that came out was wisdom. The last card that came out was transformation. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Step through, step through, step through. And in the middle, we had gateway and illumination, right? Because this portal, this 1111 portal, is activating everyone to step forward, like step through and let the light shine on you. Step through and let go of the layers of who you were so that you can be the truth of who you are. Like step through and allow the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding of the universe to pour into you and to have you be the best you possible. Like this is going to open up, crack open your heart, right? This is going to have you seeing things in new high and expansive ways. And this is going to be like stepping into the light after coming out of a room filled of darkness, right? Like you're going to like, say you're like, I don't know, went to like a club, right? You're at the club all night. Next thing you know, when you go into the club, it's like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, right? Pitch black, everybody's chilling. You leave the club, it's like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. You're coming outside and you're like, oh, right? Like you're stepping into the light. Like it takes you a while to adjust. Like, yeah, you're going to step outside and, you know, you're going to cringe a little bit. It's going to take you a while to adjust. But then when your eyes adjust and you look around, you're going to be like, it is daylight and everything looks so different and everything is so clear, right? Like this is the energy that we're in right now. This is where you're moving towards. You're moving through the darkness. You're coming out of it. And I know you're kind of scared, right? We're holding on tight because people are comfortable with familiar hells, right? Over strange heavens, right? We're holding on kind of tight. We're kind of scared. And we're kind of like, you know, we're used to the dark. Like we're in the dark, right? We're coming out of the dark. But even in this darkness, look, she's swimming right towards the light. With the wisdom comes the light, right? With the illumination comes the light. Coming through this gateway, right? Healing energy coming through with the unicorn. It's so beautiful. And things are shifting, right? You're coming out of the darkness, but you're moving into the light. Things are changing right before your eyes, right? Time for you to let go of who you were so you can step forward into who you really are. This is amazing. This is amazing. This portal is going to be huge. We're going to see a ton of soul families coming together. We're going to see a ton of twin flames coming into union. We're going to see people stepping up in major ways. We're going to see people supporting each other in like major ways. You're going to see huge like activations and like gatherings across the globe that are just going to be like magical, powerful. Oh, it's just going to be great. Look at this shit. Coming into power, right? You can't make this stuff up. I step into my power boldly and confidently. Like you're being called to step up. This is the time, right? This is the time to shine. This is the time to be bright. This is the time for the illumination. This is the time for your heart to be open. This is the time for you. This is the time for you to step through and know that it's you and you're not doing it alone. You got a ton of people with you. Look, proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude, right? Step into your heart. Get still, get silent, listen to your heart, right? Don't listen to the chatter of a whole bunch of people that are living in fear and have never taken a chance on themselves and whatever. It's not about them. This is you. This is about you. It's about your path. It's about your goals. It's about your dreams. This is about you stepping into the portal of yourself. This is about you being the highest and best version of yourself. This is about you doing the things that make your heart sing so that you can have a happily ever after, whatever that means for you, right? And so it helps to do slowly, right? So, like again, we just that card we got. Time is not running out, right? Trust in the timing of things. Like I know you want to get started. I know when you're on your path and you're awakening and you're discovering all these new gifts, you want to like do everything now. You want to save everyone now. You want to be everywhere now. But like, don't rush, right? You've been doing this for several lifetimes, and you're going to be probably be doing it for several more. Enjoy where you're at right now. Do the best that you can at right now while still enjoying it, right? They're taking time out for tea, right? And for like cakes. It's like you're sitting down, having a cup of tea, looking at the flowers, eating a snack, having a moment, and just really embracing where you're at, right? Embracing everything and everyone where you're at, and knowing, yes, you are going to keep moving forward and you are going to get there, but it's okay to take a break, right? Because timing is perfect. Simplifying your life, right? Some of you need to clean up the clutter, right? Get rid of things, whether that's donations or um, just cleaning out your house, not having stuff like under your bed in your bedroom, right? Like not having a whole bunch of boxes everywhere. Really just letting go of things. Like you haven't one thing in like over a year, get rid of it. Like start going through your paperwork. I had a big conversation with one of the most incredible divine masculines in my life because he's kind of a hoarder, right? And I'm like, listen, I said, if your house caught on fire, right, tomorrow, and everything was gone, outside of you and your children, obviously, because those are the most important things. What else would you really need in here that was just so important that you really would rather not lose? Like birth certificates, social security cards, passports, cool. What else? Like a couple of special photos, maybe? Okay. Anything else? Like, no, like everything else can probably be replaced. So start throwing shit out. It's like, yeah, like get a big ass garbage can. If it's not one of those like 5 items that you just mentioned to me, it don't really need to be here. Figure it out. Paperwork, almost everything is online nowadays. You'll figure it out. You know, like clothes, do they actually fit? Are they wearing them? If not, get rid of it. Like, get out of the old stuff, simplify, clear the energy out of your space. Also, so you can make room for something new, right? You're holding on to the past for so long, you're not making space for the new to come into your life. You're not making it available to you, right? You're holding on to the past. You're holding on to junk. You're holding on to things that are convoluting your energy. Like, let some stuff go. Start minimizing things, right? Like start really getting to a space where you can just like get to the point where you're like, I don't know, I can live out of a backpack or just get up and go and just make life easy. So that when these new opportunities and gifts and blessings and skills and stuff are coming into your life, you have space for it, right? You have space for the blessings that you've asked God for. You have space for the love that you've been calling into your life, right? Like say you're manifesting a freaking your divine counterpart, right? And you have a queen size bed and whatever, like do you have a bureau on each side of the bed, right? Like are you making space for this person? Do you have your space everywhere? Or do they have one nightstand? Do you have another nightstand? Did you make space in like your closet for them? Have you given them like a drawer in the dresser? Like is this really what you want? Like clear stuff out to make space for the things that you really want, right? The things that you really need in your life. It's amazing. All right, let's see if there's anything else you want to put. Oh wow. Okay. Deep within me is a majestic radiance, looking deeper. I love it. You're going to be called to go deep during this portal. And you're diving deep and finding gems. What did I tell you before, right? Where's this freaking niggle card? Just the niggle. What a word. Right? Like you're going deep into the shadow parts of yourself, and although you're scared, right? It's scary as shit. That's where the gems lie, right? That's where the goals, the skills, and the talents, like that's the sweet spot. It's within this hidden pain, right? It's within this fear that we find our true radiance, right? It's where we find our majesty, it's where we can stand in our truth and we can shine our brightest, right? So we can really stand and amplify and know that we are power and come into that power with truth, with sovereignty, with majesty, with the support of the universe behind you. Like you have thousands of angels with you right at this moment. You're surrounded by ancestors and guides. You have so much love pouring down into you in this moment. This love, this light, this luminous magic light that's just reminding you that you are perfect, reminding you that you are worthy, reminding you of your power and taking you to the next level. Like this portal is here for you as a gift to tap into your heart, a gift to know your worth, a gift to stop being scared, right? A gift to reclaim your power, a gift to find the treasures within yourself that are there and dig them out deep so you can share your gift with the world, right? Time to look at things through a different perspective. Stop being so hard on yourself because you're already doing it, right? And you're doing a great job. And now you have the people coming in around you that are going to start supporting you, right? just know that like you're not alone in this path and you're divinely supported in all that you do. All right? I'm so excited about this portal. I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. It's going to be magical. It's going to be powerful. I'm so excited for all of us because it feels delicious. This energy feels amazing. It's quick, it's fast, it's fiery, it's inspiring. It's taking us all to next new levels, and I cannot wait to see you guys on the other side. I don't know, the next time I'm checking in, I'm in the middle of a move and in between homes and doing all types of stuff, but I love it and I'm here for it. And I know it's magical and I know it's perfect. And I love you guys and I love connecting with you. And I will see you soon. Oh, I love you. God loves you and angels surround you. Later, my beloved. Later.